Addition to my museum. This is an early 2008 XServe with 2 quad-core Xeon processors in it, which makes it an 8-core machine. That's about as many cores as you can get in a 16-inch MacBook Pro today, but this thing runs at about a third of the performance. It performs about as well as a 15-inch MacBook Pro did in 2011, roughly. This beast has 8 gigs of memory and 3 80-gig hard drives. It's pretty deep. I mean, it's nearly 2.5 feet deep. It's made for a rack server. It's 1 unit high. And it's pretty cool because it has these removable drive bays that you just push, handle pops out, you pull, the entire drive comes out, designed to be removed while it's running. So 3 of those. Also has removable redundant power units. So if you can see there, you've got on the right and the left 2 identical cord and fan units there, and you pull this little tab and you can pull the entire thing out while it's running. Obviously you'd have 2 cords plugged in. You take this thing out, you replace it with a new power supply, and you're good to go. No downtime. So pretty cool. Pull this one out. There's no power. You undo these 2 screws right here, and then you slide it back, and the cover slides off. So there's the RAM. It's got 8 gigs of memory, so that's 8 chips there, 1 gig apiece. And then I'm not really sure what's underneath this plastic thing. There's another heatsink in there that you can see. It's copper. But I don't know, this doesn't really come off. I'm also not sure what these guys are. They're some pretty beefy heat sinks. They're for something. Power or something cool. I'll probably figure it out later and talk about it. But it has 2 PCI card slots here and here. You can see, hello, for expansion, dual Ethernet, dual FireWire, and then this thing right here is the video card. You've got your VGA and mini display, or mini DVI, sorry. This cool little handy dandy MAC address card. Ooh, fun, and the serial number. So, pretty cool. Next we're gonna boot it up and see what's on it. Alright, we're gonna turn it on. So I plugged it in to the leftmost power port, and the fans immediately turned on, so I don't know if the fans just always run, but I haven't actually turned it on. Got my trusty Dell monitor plugged into an Apple video adapter. The VGA port I thought was on the back is actually not a VGA port. It's a serial console. It's over here. It's a serial console port, which is kind of typical in a server room, but not for a regular computer. So I had to bring one of Apple's famous adapters out to change that from a mini DVI to a VGA. But let's turn this thing on and see what happens. Makes a whir. I don't know if the whir is actually coming through or not. Ooh. Screen is live. It's thinking. I've got a warning light thing blinking. Got 3 hard drives on. White power indicator light. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh. I got it to start up though. Interesting. I'm gonna have to fix the CD drive. It's a little bit dented right there. But anyway, it seems to be booting, so we'll see what happens. And I was greeted with this. A RAID disk has failed, so I wonder if the RAID disk that's failed is, oh, I don't know. This one right here, when it was booting it, see how this one's got a blinking blue light? This one does not. And this is the one that I keep playing with and taking out and putting in, so who knows, maybe I broke it. We'll have to see. But hey, it booted. It's alive. What do we got here? Yep, 10.6, 2 quad-core CPUs, 8 gigs of memory, exactly as promised. So look at the disk here. Ooh, 2 severe events. Battery is pre-charging. Oh, there's a battery in there. That's cool. I have to figure that out. So that is my XServe, my slice of Apple's 8-year experiment in the enterprise server market. And it's quite a machine. It's super loud, sounds like an aircraft, and I'll leave you with this image here of the front panel showing those 2 layers of blue lights which indicate CPU usage, which not a lot's going on right now because it's shutting down, but it's a pretty cool machine.